Tonight at the Bass Hall in Fort Worth is opening night for the touring performance of the Tony Award-winning musical Moulin Rouge, and starring as Christian, Fort Worth native Jay Armstrong Johnson. Now, full disclosure, I know Jay from my days counseling church camp, and I jumped at the chance to catch up with Jay and chat about a career journey that has taken him to Broadway and beyond. Well, let me be one of the first people to welcome you home.
Thanks,
Welcome back to North Texas.
Thanks. I'm excited.
You've done so much great work, film, television, theater, on Broadway, now the traveling show from Moulin Rouge. But I want to go back to the beginning here. When did you know that this is something you wanted to do for a living?
So I was 12 years old doing A Midsummer Night's Dream at the Scott Theater. And that first day of tech when I was in costume and I walked out onto the set, and it was fuchsia and green and purple lights and stage haze. And I was just transformed into this alternate reality, into this new universe. And I felt that magic kind of wash over me as a 12-year-old. And that's when I was like, oh, I'm going to chase this feeling for the rest of my life.
Well, I'm proud to say that I knew you when all those years ago when you were a high school kid, and it was obvious that you had talent, but there's a big difference between having talent and making it at the highest level. Was there a moment on this journey where you realized, like, okay, I'm actually living my dream?
Yeah, I guess it wasn't until I realized I could make money doing it that I was like, oh, this could be a real job. You know, my first paycheck was playing John Darling and Kathy Rigby's Peter Pan at the Bass Hall, which is where I'll be returning to. So it's a full circle moment to be back at the Bass Hall.
This is where all your dreams come true.
Let's talk about Moulin Rouge. What do people who head to the Bass Hall this week have in store for them?
I always talk about the music, man. It's a jukebox musical. I mean, I think there are over 70 top 40 pop tunes that range decades and decades, from Elton John and David Bowie to Lady Gaga and Adele. I mean, anyone that comes and see the show will have like a favorite moment, and it'll be different for everyone.
And is this one that you have seen in the past and just really had your eye on?
I mean, when I saw the movie in 2001, fell in love with it, and I kind of knew at that time, like, oh, this is going to become a Broadway show. Like, there's no way that it can't. So I remember telling myself at that very young age, when this movie becomes a Broadway show, I will play Christian. And so it feels like a self-fulfilled prophecy to be doing this role. It's a dream role.
What is it about Christian that caught your eye all those years ago?
I guess I relate to Christian in that he left home in search of a life of love and art and creation. And that's kind of what I did at age 17. I left Fort Worth to get to New York as fast as I could, to live a life of the arts. And it's what I've loved my whole life. It's been my safe place, my sanctuary. Christian and I are really close to each other in that regard.
You are the Moulin Rouge.
I know there's going to be a lot of friends and family in the house. What does that add to the performance for you when you know you've got so many friendly faces looking back?
Oh man, it adds a level of emotion that, I mean, this knowing that I'm going to have so many friends and family that are the epitome of love to me and my life and my support. It's going to be overwhelming. I think there's nothing better than live theater or live performance to bring humans into the same space and community, and, you know, enjoy a piece of art together. And ours just happens to be about freedom, youth, truth, and love.
Again, you can catch Jay this evening for opening night of Moulin Rouge. Performances run through Sunday at Bass Hall in Fort Worth. And for ticket information, go to basshall.com.